Hello student, welcome to lecture of Kinematics and Theory of Machine. Myself Patel, and we are going to continue gear today. And the topic we will cover in this lecture is a gear terminology. Okay, so let's start. Okay, let's start gear terminology. First of all, check this. These four circles are there. So among them, this is second blue circle is a very important, most important. It is known as pitch circle. Okay, definition of pitch circle is that imaginary circle whose rolling action would be considered as the same as the gear. Okay, so if you want to consider gear rolling, then you will consider this pitch circle. It is very important and all dimension is measured with respect to this pitch circle, and some other dimension also we will measure on this pitch circle. Okay, so pitch circle, imaginary circle whose rolling action would be considered as a gear. Okay, second dimension is you can say terminology is a topmost circle, first circle. So circle which pass through the top surface, circle which pass through the top surface is known as a addendum circle, and circle which pass through the bottom or root of the gear or core of the gear is known as a dedendum circle. So these two definitions, addendum circles and dedendum circles. So addendum circle in bottom, dedendum circle, and in midway, not exact center, as per design, pitch circle will be at a mid part of the gear. So then this is light blue circle, second last circle is called clearance circle. Okay, clearance circle means the gear, you can see here, the topmost surface of the opposite gear will come up to this point, means this clearance we will kept, so interference can be avoided. So this is known as a clearance circle. This circle is known as a clearance circle. So four circles are there. First is the addendum circle, pitch circle, and here this circle is a clearance circle. Last at our bottom it is a dedendum circle. Clear about these four? Now start with this addendum. So first of all, what is addendum? Addendum is a distance measured between this pitch circle to the addendum circle, and same as a dedendum. Dedendum is a distance measured between pitch circle to dedendum circle, and this distance will be measured along the pitch radius. Okay, means there will be pitch radius and all be distance measured along this. Okay, so there are some other terminology also there. So this is a top land means top surface of the gear. Face is a definition of face of the gear is surface above the pitch circle is known as a face, means this all surface above the pitch circle is known as a face. And flank means surface below the pitch circle, totally up to this surface is known as a flank. Okay, so top land, face, and flank. Face width means width of the gear. This width of gear is known as a face width. And pitch, pitch is a distance measured from the one point of the gear to the same point on a adjacent tooth. Okay, if you consider their starting, so then you have to consider the same point on a second teeth measured along the pitch circle. This measurement will be done on a pitch circle only, not addendum and not dedendum. Okay, only pitch circle. So again, pitch is a distance measured along the pitch circle from the one point of the tooth to the same point on a adjacent tooth. Okay, it is also known as a circular pitch. Okay, it is also known as a circular pitch. And you can see in this animation we have kept some clearance are there. So first clearance you can see here in bottom. So top of the teeth, not undercut the bottom here. And second clearance you can see at side of this teeth. It is known as a backlash. Okay, side clearance we kept, it is known as a backlash, and bottom this clearance, it is known as a clearance. Okay, check this out. Okay, you can see there is some minor clearance, so gear can move easily and don't work properly due to heat and thermal expansion. If we don't keep the backlash there, gear will be jam. Okay, so again all terminology we will repeat. There are some new are there. So first of all, check this out. First is a addendum, means distance measured from the pitch circle to the addendum circle. Dedendum, pitch circle to the dedendum circle. Okay, clearance, you can see the clearance, distance between the dedendum circle to clearance circle. Okay, okay, and total depth, there are some new total depth and working depth. Check this out. Total means from addendum to dedendum, total depth, working or whole depth. And there is a working depth, means opposite gear, teeth of the opposite gear will come up to this point, clearance point up to, clear. So it is known as a working depth. And there is a tooth thickness also, tooth thickness distance or thickness measured along the pitch circle. You can measure, if you measure on top surface it will be less, and if you measure at the bottom it will be large, but which will be considered as a tooth thickness along the pitch circle only. This distance will be considered as a tooth thickness. And what is the width of space, tooth space? So distance measured between two teeth along the pitch circle. Clear? Okay, so that's most important terminology of gears. And there are some other which can't be we can't see in on this diagram, some terms related to gear which is very important. Okay, you can see in a book, and we are going to study most important points. Okay, check this. So first of all, pitch circle, imaginary circle whose for pure rolling consider as a actual gear. Pitch circle diagram means diameter of that particular circle known as a pitch circle. Clear? Pitch point, common point of contact between two pitch circle, is known as a pitch point. Okay, up to this point. Now focus here. Pressure angle, very important parameter for the design of gear and smooth working. Pressure angle, okay, or angle of obliquity. It is an angle between the common normal. It is an angle between the common normal to the two gear teeth at a point of contact and common tangent, means it is an angle between common normal. Chalo, okay, let's draw the common normal, means where point at which both curves touch, it is known as a common normal. Okay, and second point is a common tangent at a pitch point. Pitch point means point at which both pitch circle touches. It is here, it is here, this point is here. So we have to draw tangent at that point, means this is a tangent. Okay, so you can see this angle is known as a pressure angle. I repeat again, common normal at a point of contact means this, and common tangent at a pitch point means this horizontal line, and angle between this is known as a pressure angle. Clear? So let's go to next slide. Circular pitch. Okay, circular pitch, it is a distance. We have seen that definition and in figure. Distance measured on the circumference of the pitch circle from the point of one tooth to the corresponding point on a next tooth. How you can measure with this any formula? So first of all, you can see this circle, total circumference pi d, circumference of pitch circle, pi d, pi into d is a diameter of this pitch circle. Okay, pi d will be total circumference and number of teeth divided by the number of teeth. So you can find the distance between any two teeth. Okay, circular pitch you can find. So that's how that formula is pi d by t. Clear? So circular pitch is known as a pi d by t. D is a diameter of pitch circle and c is a teeth. So if you want to mesh properly two gears, you have to kept circular pitch for both gear will be same. Okay, so PC will be same for both gear. So pi d1 by t1 is equal to pi d2 by t2. Pi will be cancelled, and you can get there d1 upon d2 is equal to t1 upon t2. Means ratio of diameter and teeth will be same if you want to mesh two gear correctly. Clear? And then we are going to study this module. So circular pitch and module are very important with respect to design also. If you want to purchase any gear and you go to market or any store, you have to give the module also. So it is very important with respect to design. So ratio of the pitch circle diameter to the number of teeth. Okay, so m d by t, m is a module, is equal to, it is a ratio of the diameter to the teeth. Next is a diametral pitch. Diametral pitch, it is also ratio of the teeth to diameter of the pitch circle. It is a ratio of, I repeat again, it is a ratio of the number of teeth to diameter. Okay, it is a also called as a 1 by m, 1 upon module, because module m you have seen in last slide, d by t. Okay, you can say that module is equal to 1 upon diametral pitch, you can say that. Okay, so both are inverse only. So tooth thickness, width of the tooth measured along the pitch circle, tooth space between two teeth along the pitch circle, and backlash and this clearance. I have shown you that in that animation. Okay, but you see the definition also. So distance between tooth space, difference between tooth space and tooth thickness measured along the pitch circle is known as a backlash. Okay, backlash is always allowed to prevent the jamming of the teeth due to the tooth error or thermal expansion. So it is always need to provided for better working. Next is a clearance. Clearance, it is the radial distance from the top of the tooth to the bottom of the tooth. So in this particular case, you see this definition, top of the tooth to the bottom of the tooth of this word. Meshing gear is very important. If you forget this word, your definition will be wrong. Check this out. So definition is that distance between top of the tooth to the bottom is this. No, remember that it is called as a working depth. So what's we are talking about this distance? Okay, top of the tooth means which top opposite here, meshing there will be gear in this. Okay, so this distance